Hi, and welcome to episode 29 of the Guy Who Sews podcast. My name is Sean, and this is my weekly podcast where I share my quilting adventures. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope you enjoyed today's content, and if you do, definitely check out some of my other videos. If you're one of my wonderful returning viewers, thank you so much for returning. It is always great to hear from you and see your comments and all the love and joy that you share with me. So let's go ahead and get started with today's episode with our works in progress. First up is our Sweet Treats quilt, which is the one I've shown you in the past with the ice cream cones and the popsicles. This has been a lot of fun to put together, but after careful consideration, I'm actually going to put this one to the side for now and going to replace this with a different project. I was originally going to put this in the State Fair of Virginia this year, but it's going to take more time than I first thought, and I feel it is best just to put it aside and maybe enter it in 2023 when I have enough time to do it properly. The next project I want to show is the Scrappy Diamond. This is one that you guys love, and I was able to get pretty much almost an entire row. I'm just missing the border on the other side, and I ran out of those little squares, so I have to go ahead and cut a few more of those. So we'll see this row attached to the quilt hopefully next week. And then the one you guys have been very excited about is the koala quilt. And as a recap, this is one of the blocks that I did last week. And if you missed that, definitely check out last week's episode 28, and you'll be able to see the 3 blocks I completed. And this week I hope to get another one done, but I've been doing other projects as well, so I've only got the face done, but isn't that just cute? I love this blue. It's going to look really nice along with the others. And then the final thing I want to show you as a work in progress is an old favorite of ours. And it is my t-shirt quilt, and it is started to be quilted. I am doing stitch in the ditch, and that's how I do my t-shirt quilts. I talked about this a bit this morning on the live, but I feel I like to put stitch in the ditch only rather than quilting the whole thing, because I want the focus to be on the shirts themselves. So I am working on the tutorial for this. I'm hoping to get this done in hopefully this week and out to you guys. So that is it for works in progress. And for the sweet treats that I said I'm going to put to the side and replace, I'm going to show you what I'm going to replace it with later on the video. But now it is time to do our week in review video. And if you are new to the channel, this is a series of clips I put together of me sewing and the other things I get up to during the week. So I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoyed the week in review video. Last week I asked you guys what your memories were or your favorite thing about July 4th or Canada Day or appropriate holiday in your own country, and I loved reading all the responses. I always do enjoy hearing from you guys and seeing your comments each week. This week I wanted to ask you about foundation paper piecing, as I learnt how to do that yesterday morning on a live with Beth and Courtney, which I'll talk about later. And I just wanted to see if you guys have done it, And whether it's something that you love, whether it's something that's not for you, or whether it's something you haven't tried, I would love to hear what your experience of foundation paper piecing is in the comments. So mail call this week. I got a couple of things. First of all, on Tuesday, since Monday was a holiday, my Clue 6 of the Puzzle Mystery Quilt by Cotton Cuts showed up. So I've got Clue 6, all the pieces are pre-cut, and then this is what the blocks are going to look like. And I will put that video up in the near future, maybe next week or the week after. And then last night I went to a retirement party for one of my old managers, and they had a raffle, and I actually won Amazon gift cards. So I'm really excited about that, and I can use the money hopefully to buy a new ruler or something like that. So if you have a favorite ruler that you think I must have, definitely put that in the comments as well. So I am excited to show you some finished objects in just a moment, but before we do that, I want to run over the events that I have coming up, because our schedule is pretty packed for the next couple of weeks. Yesterday, the first thing we did was I had a live with my friends Beth and Courtney, and they showed me how to do foundation paper piecing. This is something that they love and they wanted to share with me, and I gave it a go, even though I was a little scared about it. But it turned out quite well, and I had a lot of fun. So if you've missed that, definitely hit the replay up. And then Beth also has a great tutorial if you need more tutorials or more guidance on that. And then tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern, I will be over on Donna Handmade by Ying's channel. I'll put the link in the down below. And my wife will be also joining us. She's going to interview the two of us, her about her knitting, me about my sewing, and so forth. And that's going to be a lot of fun. And then next Saturday morning, the 16th at 8 a.m. Eastern, I'm going to have my friend Melissa from Practically Creative joining me, and she's going to show us how to do freezer paper applique, which is something I haven't done yet, and I'm looking forward to doing. And then at 5 p.m. next Saturday on the 16th, I'll be joining Stephanie Stitches on her live, and we're going to learn how to make this cool little sailboat block, and this is all done with traditional piecing. So I would love it if you could join me for any or all of these events. And so now let's move on to our finished objects. The first one is the foundation paper piecing that I did with Beth and Courtney yesterday, and this is the one that I did practice beforehand. And then this is the one that I did yesterday. And these have been a lot of fun, and actually this is an idea that my wife came up with, is that this would make a, four of these together would make a beautiful doll quilt. And so this is what I plan now on doing for my doll quilt for the state fair, and should also be what I'm going to do for our scrappy party in 2 weeks time. So hopefully I can knock out 4 of these in 2 weeks. And then the other things I've been working on is the traveling quilt blocks that a lot of us have been doing, and I've done a few of them, and this is the first one, which is Flower Pot. And then this one is called Susanna. And then finally is this one here, and I cannot remember what the block name is. And I do have one more that I need to make, but I did not get time to make it yesterday or over during the week, so I'm hoping to get that out today and then get these mailed out to Donna tomorrow. And so that is pretty much it for today's episode. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button and share with a friend. I hope you have a great week, and we'll see you all in the next video. Have a great week. Bye.